We are back. This is your girl Corey on AWE Radio, where we're unapologetically empowered and always on with information and inspiration for your transformation. Returning with Miss Sharon Epps, amazing poet and storyteller out of Lake County, Illinois. Thank you so much again for being here, Miss Sharon.
Honored to be here.
Yes. Now we just heard Generational Struggle, which was amazing. What is your next piece? Yes. Okay, folks. She is doing this for me because this is absolutely my favorite piece. And I know there are many that I haven't heard, but this one really gets us. So come on, Sharon. I'm not gonna belabor this anymore. Let them have it.
In the shadows of my mind, in a place I can't quite see, lurks this unidentified woman. I'll simply call her she. She shows up to my job. She steps up to the plate. She's the woman that's on time when my tired body's late. She motivates my children. She chauffeurs them around. She loves my babies up when I want to beat them down. And she also nurtures me, and she keeps my butt in line by comforting my spirit when I want to lose my mind. She's the one that drives the car. She's the one that pays the bills. She's the one that buys our food, and she fixes all our meals. She's the one who gives a smile to each stranger that we meet. She's the one who keeps me going when I'm feeling self-defeat. This woman is incredible. She makes me shake my head. She's the one that's on her knees at night when I want to be in bed. She's the one that goes to church. She's the one that you hear shout. She's the one who trusts in her God when I want to have my doubt. She's the one who makes the decisions. She's the one whose choice is right. She's the one who holds me back when I want to cuss and fight. This woman had me mystified. Now, who could this woman be? And then I looked into her face and discovered she was me.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Folks, you are missing. I have the good fortune of being able to see Miss Sharon in person, and she delivers this piece with such sass and such pizzazz. And we're going to get you on a TV. That's what we want to do to so that people can see you. I absolutely love that piece. It speaks for itself. It is everything empowering. It is uplifting women. It is telling your personal story. And that is why in the Empowered Woman Facebook group, we have adopted this as our theme poem. We love it. We love it. We love it. I'm going to switch now. I have some more questions that I want to ask you, and then hopefully we'll have time at the end and to hear at least one closing piece. I can listen to you all day, but I want to get people some information about where we can find you and all of that stuff. I will not leave without getting that information in there. So to some more questions, a few things. Now, you, as we mentioned in the prior segment, you performed generational struggle as well as this she in the Empowered Woman private Facebook group. How has been your experience just being a part of the Empowered Woman group?
It was so welcoming. It was inviting. It was an amazing experience because when it's something about when women accept other women.
Yes.
And there's no, it's translucent.
Yes.
You can see the joy. You can see the appreciation. You can feel the love.
Yes.
It was just welcoming, and it made me want to open up my mouth and say, like, I want to share with you, It makes me want to give.
Yes.
Sometimes you can walk into a room and not be received with love.
Mm-hmm.
And so it makes you go back into yourself. It makes you feel that, well, I can't be the person that I really am, so let me try to fit into this box that you want to put me in. But see, I jump out of boxes. I just can't stay in that box.
Yes.
Who I am.
Yes, absolutely. We don't do boxes, Miss Sharon. We
And
do
so,
not do boxes.
girl, y'all let me out the box. Y'all just let me just be as abstract as I want to be.
Yeah, be you.
Be the most.
Yes,
The most I
yes.
am.
And that's what we love about the Empowered Woman Group. I mean, there are so many different people with different experiences, and we want you to bring your whole authentic self to the EW because you are gonna, no doubt, 100%, no doubt, and with every piece of certainty in the fiber of my being, you're gonna be a blessing to someone else. Just being yourself. Tell us, where can we find your work? Because I know you have a lot of stuff. I know you got books and poetry. I know you got it. Tell us what you have and where we can find you.
I have 5 books. I have the Teacup series, and there is my cup ain't empty, it's full of me. God has filled my cup, and the cup overflows. Father, Son, Holy Ghost, you got to do it in 3.
Ooh, I
Father,
love
Son,
it.
with God, you always have some overflow.
Yes.
Enough oil for yourself, but you got to have some for somebody else.
Yes, this Teacup series. So is that a book of poetry? Is it a?
They're all books of poetry.
Okay.
They're all books of poetry, and believe it or not, you will not find the same poem in each book.
I believe it. I definitely believe it.
Because it's different as I've been evolving on this journey.
Yes.
At different stages of my life, I wrote about different things, and but I write love songs to God.
I love that. Love songs to God. Miss Sharon, where can we find you? Where can we find all this work?
Amazon.com, Barnes and Nobles. If you Google Sharon D. Epps poetry, they just jump at you.
Sharon D. as in David Epps poetry. They're all over the place, folks. Don't sleep on this.
I send them to you in the mail. I keep them in the trunk of my car.
I love it. I love it. You do it grassroots style. I love it. I love it. And listen, folks, awesomes out there, EWs, all of us. Don't sleep on this work. Go out there and let's support. Let's support our sisters. And it's not gratuity because look at the blessing that you're getting in return just from this interview alone. I know that I've been blessed, and every time I hear you speak, Miss Sharon, and every time I see your beautiful face, I feel like you're just a walking blessing. That is what you are. You are a walking blessing. I got a couple other questions for you, though. So, do you think it's important for women to share their own A Woman Evolved story with each other around the world, not just in the United States, around the world? We're global. This is a global movement. And if you think so, why? And if you don't think so, why not? Just speak to us.
You know why I think it's important for every woman to open their mouth and tell their story? Because we've been silenced too long. In order for us to be empowered, if you don't open your mouth to empower yourself, you'll always be a dream that's never dreamt becomes a nightmare.
Wow.
Secrets and stories that you keep fester and turn into cancer.
Wow.
And they'll eat at you to your core.
Wow.
Every woman that has a story, a dream, and you're not trying to live it or tell it, then it fades away to nothing. You leave nothing of yourself. You leave your children, but you don't leave your truth.
Wait, Miss Sharon. I need you to say that one more time for the people in the balcony texting. I need you to say it one more time. You may leave your children if you don't tell your story. You really don't leave anything else for people. You may leave your children, but you don't what?
Leave your truth.
That's powerful.
Your truth.
That's powerful.
You have a truth. My adult daughter asked me about a man who wanted to take me out to eat. And he's widowed. And I dated this man 33 years ago. And she says, Mom, he always treated me nice. He's a nice man. Why won't you go out with him? And I said, do you really want to hear the truth? And she said, yeah, Mom, he's a nice guy. I said, 33 years ago, when you were a month old, I was dating that man. And he was good to me all throughout my pregnancy and everything. And he would cook for me, and I dated him, even though you weren't his daughter. I dated him. His wife had left, and she wasn't in the picture. And I would go to his house and spend the weekends, and he cooked for me, and we just dated, and it was great. And I say, one night, you were a month old. I had you, 10 o'clock on a snowy night, and I go to the door, and he comes to the door, and this is what he says to me. I don't even know if he saw you in my arms. My wife is back. Get away from here. And closed the door in my face.
Wow.
Instead of him calling me and telling me, Sharon, my wife is back. Please don't come around anymore. I said, that's the way we ended our relationship. I say, he didn't even see me running in this blizzard trying to catch a cab with my month-old baby in my arms.
Wow.
That's the way the relation. And I said, his wife is dead, and now he wants to take me out to dinner. And I don't think so, because when does his wife come back from the dead?
Oh my goodness, Miss Sharon. I'm just but hey, own your power, right? Don't give away your power. I love that. You said, what if Miss Sharon?
How's he going to get that relationship?
That's right. And that's a message. That's a message. Don't let anybody take your power away. And what I love, and I'm pretty sure you wrote many pieces, that experience birth. And that's the one thing that I really like about your work, your art, your ministry, dare I say, because you're coming from, and I think that's why people can feel it, because you're coming from your own personal experience. And though it's your experience, it mirrors the experiences of so many that's why I know that you have an audience. And I'm so glad that you have that voice, and that you are using that voice to enlighten, to inspire, to encourage, to motivate other women. What is next for you? What's going on? What's going on with Sharon?
Whenever God opens up for me, I'm going to sashay through it.
I love
sashay. I'm going to click my 15-minute shoes and walk through it, head held high, walking in my own truth, walking in my own evolved womanhood.
Look.
I'm evolving as I go.
You're evolving as you speak. Folks, I'm telling you, you are missing the visible piece here. You got to see Miss Sharon in action. And if she is ever in a city near you, and I trust that she will be soon, you have got to come out and see this walking blessing, this powerful woman and her message. Listen, I just wish you would at least give us just one more piece to take us out.
I'm going to do personal walk, because I talk about, I cannot sit here and not talk about the God that escorted me out. People say he's bringing me out. No, he brought me out. And I would be dishonored. So in anybody, if your relationship with your God, and you'll understand, it has to be personal. Yes. You have to make it so personal. See, because he's already in love with you. You got to fall in love with him. They say, love who loves you. I take it real personal.
Yes.
So this piece I'm going to just call personal walk.
personal walk.
For God so loved the world that he thought so much of me that he left his faithful 99 and came and set me free. For I was so abound in sin from living life my own way that God personally came and escorted me out of my hell that one day. And God, he told me this, I had been calling you for years, but you chose not to hear me. You chose worldly lust and ignorant fears. But I am a faithful God who promised never to leave you nor forsake. But you did not know my word nor me, and my promises I never break. And since you were my child, I watched over you all your years, walking you through your situations. And when you cried, I dried your tears. Yes, I was always there, a faithful shield guarding over you, just waiting for you to call out to me so that I could come for you. Somehow you thought that you could make it, so I left you hanging by a thread until you were willing to hear my voice, but also willing to be led. Because you did not know who I was, my child, and how much I do love thee, I personally came and got you to take a closer walk with me.
Ooh, I have chills running up both of my arms. That was amazing, Miss Sharon. I can feel your truth. I can feel your passion, and that resonates with each and every one of us. I'm sure. What is, say the name of that again? Is that Personal Walk?
Personal walk.
I love it. I love it, Miss Sharon, and I love you. You are so amazing. Promise me that you will come back on AWE Radio and on the Artist Showcase in EW Facebook group, in the private Facebook group. I hope you will come back and share this amazing work. I mean, you have so much. We've only tapped into just a little bit, but promise.
I talk about cookies that I got something that will make you laugh.
Look.
Make you think.
Well, let me just say this. I like that, make you laugh and also make you think. Once we get the feedback from people on this, okay, this is your fault. You the one opened the door. So get ready because we are coming for you, ladies and gentlemen. Give a virtual round of applause for Miss Sharon D. Epps, just this amazing woman of faith and of extreme talent. We bless you. We encourage you in your ministry, in your voice. Continue to do what you do because your work speaks to so many, least of all to me. So I want to thank you. What do you have to say? I'm going to let you have the final word.
You know, I thank you for just believing in me. Sometimes we as women, we don't think other women appreciate us, but you make me feel so appreciated. And I just say thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, my sister. Thank you, Woman Evolve, because see, we're evolving as we go. And if we don't love on each other, how can we expect other people to love on us?
Yes, ma'am. I love you so much, Miss Sharon. Listen, I don't know. I'm going to have to kidnap you and bring you to my area. I guess that's the only solution that I can think of. Folks, I wish that you could be here with us as we are having this Sisters Investing in Sisters moment right now. It's just a love party going on here. And I just want to again say thank you, Miss Sharon, for sharing such beautiful work and your beautiful self with the AWE radio audience. This won't be the last time. We definitely will be hearing from you again. We wish you Godspeed and much success in your ministry. Everyone, listen, again, it's your girl Carrie here on behalf of myself as well as our co-host, Dr. C, here on AWE Radio, where we are what? Unapologetically empowered. And we're always on, baby, with information, not just for information and inspiration's sake, but for your transformation. Until we meet again, always be empowered. And beyond that, always enjoy. The journey.